Sorry about that, folks. Sorry. Let me fix my hat. But first, let me be the first to say, hey everyone. And let me be the first to say, good evening and welcome to another episode of Figure Friday. Oh yes, it is I, everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo. And you know what? Let me just lose this. There we go. There we go. That's better, right? Okay, so I'm gonna. This is it's a parting gift. But anyways, let me be the first to say hello and good evening, and of course, bienvenidos, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening. As you know, it is I, everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo, and of course, we are back. Yes, back once again for another exciting episode of Figure Friday. Oh yes, it is that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and where we basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes of any sorts. And best believe, anything of that sort you're going to find right here on this channel. And of course, as you guys know, we're coming at you live not only from the world of TikTok, but also from the world of YouTube. Because as you know, I'm on dual platforms, and just trying to get myself out there. So, if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Go grab yourself something to drink, something to eat. If you want to grab a snack, that's all well and good too. And don't worry about me. I had my food not too long ago, so I ate and I am hydrating right now. Nice cold one, if you know what I mean. It's very, very nice cold one. Oh, hello and good evening, Super. I can see you. I can see you lurking in there, really. I know. Yeah, I see you. Had you been here a little earlier, man, you would have caught the intro. You know what I mean? Goodness gracious. Hello and good evening, Ayoko. Hope you are wonderful. Hope you are having a wonderful evening. Yes. Okay. I'll see the full intro on YouTube. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, you will. Most definitely. Try not to be too distracted by the mask. That's all I'm going to say. But before we get any further in, let me get a little ventilation here, all right? Give you my hat. This hat right here? Well, Super, I would be more than happy to hand it over. But unfortunately, there's the small matter of what is it those guys say? There's a small matter of prying it from my cold dead body. So, you're welcome to try. Oh, goodness, these stupid ads. I don't care about Papa John's pizza. I already ate. I don't need any more pizza. Leave me alone. Shit. Okay, sorry about that. I'm having a little disagreement with Papa John's on the tube. Sorry. Okay, so, as you can see, folks, we have hit that mark, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us on this very awesome evening of Friday. Thank you to everybody who is joining me. And of course, also, if you're watching this as a highlight, welcome as well. Now, tonight's episode, we're actually going to be straying away from the Funko since my past maybe few episodes have been all about the Funko family. Nothing against the Funkos. I'm so happy to have them as part of my pack. But I thought tonight we could actually switch it up. As tonight we are actually going to be swinging into the world of Marvel. Yes, that's right, folks. The Marvel Cinematic Universe to introduce a pair of wall-crawling web heads to the Wolf Pack this evening. So, I invite you guys to please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just chill and mellow out with your boy. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight that we are adding to the figure pack. Oh, goodness. Wait, what? You can manage AI summaries in the settings. What does that even mean? I mean, AI is pretty much taking over the world, so what's that got to do with me? I mean, I know they're probably watching me right now, but still. Don't worry. I'll keep it family-friendly, artificial intelligence. Otherwise, you might shut me down. Okay. So, first up, we are actually going to be stepping into the world of movie magic to introduce our first webhead of the evening, who comes to us from the year 1970. I'm sorry, the 1970s. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he does sport the wall crawler colors well. Oh my goodness. I see you, Chico Rita. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you so much for the heart me. Right there. Right there. Trust and believe. Right there. Oh yes, and of course, please, ladies and gents, please give our first big wolf pack welcome to. Everybody knows him as Peter Parker, but everybody else knows him by his other alias. Only a certain few, of course. Spider-Man. But this is actually Spider-Man 77. Well, yes, that's right, folks. The webhead of the Gen X era has actually swung into tonight's episode. And wait, you love my hat? Thank you so much. I mean, I'm actually happy that you're not, reaching for it like somebody else in the audience. But yes, folks, as you can see, is the wall crawler of the 70s era. Yeah, thank you so much. Come on out, Pete. Let him have a look at you. Let him have a look at you. Look at that. But now, as you can see, folks, he is sporting the trademark Spider-Man colors. The red, the blue, and the classic spider emblem on the chest. But he also has a wrist gauntlet, which, of course, I'm assuming is for the web shooting, and he actually has a utility belt. I'm not gonna say it's more functional than Batman's, but I mean, I venture to guess, he might have a few tricks in there. Who knows? Just saying. But I already love the sculpt. I mean, it's got very nice. All the joints are appendages or appendageable, posable, all that good stuff. But that's also because this is part of the Marvel Legends family. So that's also a plus. Let's see here. Oh my goodness! I did not see that until now. Dang, that's cool. He actually comes with a piece of web. That's awesome. Oh, but he also comes with 2 interchangeable hands and a pair of webs as well. Another pair of webs. So he's got the web to swing on and the web to stick with. That is awesome. I never saw that until now. That is really cool. God, that's why I love the Marvel Legends family. They always go that extra mile when it comes to detail. But we will get into that in just a moment. First, I would like to tell you guys a little bit about this particular Spider-Man. So it starts out like any other origin story that revolves around Peter Parker, who in this particular film is played by Nicholas Hammond. And as you guys know, he's a freelance photographer for the Daily Bugle. And of course, the story is all the same mostly. He's bitten by a radioactive spider, and he discovers that he has superpowers, such as super strength, agility. He's got the ability to climb walls, and of course, ceilings as well. And now, the only difference being is that it's a little bit of a different, villain story, because all the villains are different when it comes down to the Spider-Verse, if you think about it. Because when a mysterious guru, he actually has the power to place people under mind control, including a doctor and a lawyer, to basically do his bidding, if you will. But like, for example, to rob banks, jewelry stores, even like fine art stores as well. And Peter actually suits up to become the costume hero known as Spider-Man to stop the crooks' fiendish scheme. Yes, fiendish schemes. They will never prosper. But I just want to take into consideration, we're already at 620 likes. You guys are blowing me up. I appreciate you, But when the guru actually announces that his ultimate plan is to actually hypnotize a total of only 10 New Yorkers chosen at random, that's kind of the plot twist, is that he has to pick them at random, because otherwise Spidey would be able to hide on his trip. But the ultimate goal is that he's actually he's actually hypnotizing them to unalive themselves unless the city actually pays him a total of $50 million, which of course it becomes a Daily Bugle headline. Are you one of the 10 people? Which is what the headlines was reading. When the situation became even more grim, when Peter Parker and his friend Judy they actually end up getting hypnotized into being two of the people to basically unalive themselves from the Empire State Building by the week's end. And thankfully, with some luck, Peter was actually able to break free from the hypnosis and the mind control and ultimately stops the guru in his tracks, thus saving those 10 selected citizens and the city once again. So, shout out to Big Pete. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you all so much, Spider-Man. When we play an Arc, oh God, I can't believe this. You're part of the Arc series, and so I can't get into that. I don't know why. But then again, you know what? To each his own. It's all good. It's all good. Heck, Chica, I'll be looking forward to the time we can play Battlefield. Heck, I mean, you still owe me a Battlefield day. Just saying. I need to see your skills in the helicopter. Okie dokie. So, but with that being said, I thought that we can go ahead and get into a little bit of his accessories. Just here. Oh my God, the web is actually pretty sticky. Yeah, the web is sticky. Ow. Okay. I'm just trying to get the web out. Could you please just stop sticking to me? Thank you. So, oh wait, no. That streams through here. Thank you. Okay. So, but like I said, this is the swinging web just by itself. You know, normal piece of little string, little piece of twine, and of course the two designer webs. As you can see, they're standard for each Spider-Man in the world. Okay. And like I said, he does have two interchangeable hands, which, oh, okay. Woo, almost dropped him. Yeah. Okay. And of course, they both basically look like this, you know, a little open palm, you know, a little waving high, you know, heck. Okie dokie. Which again, I'm assuming that he does the open palm, you know, as sort of to get the webs out, because this is why he has the gauntlets. Okay. Make sure to drop nothing, because these parts are small and whew. Okay. Now, I did find out a couple of interesting fun facts. For example, this film was actually a pilot episode that was supposed to be for a TV series known as The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, it is true that the plot or the idea for the series was scrapped, but that's also, you know, due to the fact that I would say it kind of intertwines with our other fun fact. And I'm a little bit upset. I was a little adamant to admit this, mostly because it revolved around Stan the Man Lee. Now, granted, he was an amazing man. I will always have respect for that man. But when it came down to it, Stan, he actually didn't like this film. He didn't like the Spider-Man film. And I was like, why? But when I read further into that story, it turns out he didn't like it because he thought it was too juvenile. I mean, I get it. You know, he was that guy when it came to, you know, the Marvel world. But I mean, he could have given it a chance, Stan. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If I go any further into it, I'll probably get a little bit upset. But anyways, it's okay. It's okay. Make sure you guys are hydrating. Come on, you gotta hydrate for me, all right? I'm drinking a cold one right now. Heck, you should too. Superb. Oh, okay. I'm with Stan on. Yeah, of course you are. That's basically the mindset of every Arc player, you know. So that's okay. See that smile. We're at 1.2K likes. You guys are blowing me up. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, so gracious. Okay. So let me just get the next guy ready for me. Not that. No, it's not. It's not time to suit up. Stop it. Okay. So wait, are you guys good? I want to make sure that you're good before we continue. I need you guys to be comfortable because, you know, this is a green zone and you guys are welcome. You guys are like, you know, you guys are the lifeblood here. Don't forget that. Wear your live fest effect. What does that even mean? Wait, hold on. Let me look at this. I already have an effect. I got the Christmas lights out. Is that not enough? Heck. And it's okay. I mean, I'm happy with the little lights on above me. I think it looks great, honestly. Okay, you guys good? I want to make sure you're good before we continue. Okay. Oh my goodness! Please get off the screen. I don't need that. Seriously. What's up, Renee? Good evening, man. Welcome in. Okay, so now we're actually going to be sort of fast forwarding just a little bit as we're swinging into the future, more specifically the year 2000s, if you will, or the 2020s, to introduce another variation of Mr. Parker, who, believe it or not, he actually had a crossing with a very particularly well-known spirit of vengeance. So please, ladies and gents, give me one more big wolf pack welcome once again to Mr. Peter Parker. But this particular variant is known as the Spirit Spider. But yes, that's right, folks. The Flaming Blue Wall Crawler has also made his way into tonight's episode, and he's just glowing right now. He looks so good. Okie dokie. Let me get you out. Sheesh. Wow. Dang. Check him out. Look at that. Let me show you guys here. I apologize for the blurriness on YouTube. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, heck, typically we focus within less like 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, I know what you guys are thinking, but I thought all variants of Spider-Man were good and they wore red and blue. Aha! That is true. And that's pretty much the majority of every single Spider-Man to ever have come into existence. But there are some exceptions out there, that were created as sort of a off-the-wall variant, if you will, which is where he comes into play. Now, thankfully, he's actually allowed me to share his intriguing tale, if you will. Now, I do apologize because there might be some points mentioned that kind of don't make sense. So just trust me. Stay with me now. Stay with me on the story, okay? Because it goes a little bit like this. Now, as you guys know, with every single Spider-Man origin story, there's always a particular family member that passes away. That usually, like everybody knows, like Uncle Ben, right? However, in this particular story, this Peter Parker's Uncle Ben never died. And he actually found out about Peter being Spider-Man, so he actually helped him train as a hero with his new spider abilities when he became the Amazing Spider. Now, he was a very famous and popular superhero who, believe it or not, also became increasingly rich, by being a successful scientist, having his own company called Parker Technologies. And so the Amazing Spider-Man, a few years later, was actually recruited by the agency known as S.H.I.E.L.D. of Earth 41940. That was basically into the Spider-Man, which was a group of Spider-Man analogs that were assembled, to combat a multiversal Sinister Six. Now, who that consisted of, I didn't get a chance to read into that, so forgive me. Just forgive me. Thank you so much. We're at 2.2K likes. Oh my God, y'all are doing me so much justice right now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep veering off. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget that. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, after bringing Spider-Man of Earth 616 over to his universe and making him believe that he arrived to his universe by accident, that particular Amazing Spider was weakened by the feedback of the dimensional portal. Now, here's where it kind of gets a little bit twisty, because Spider-Man actually being ended up kidnapped and brought to that Amazing Spider's lair, where he was actually put in a web and unable to move under his mansion, and basically supplanted him while he recovered from his condition recovery from that dimensional portal. Thank you so much for the fast pops. I meant to say thank you as well. Chicken Rita, thank you for the gifts. I do apologize. Honestly, I've watched your live for 200 minutes. That's new. I've never seen those stickers till now. Wow. I'm grateful. My goodness. I thank you so much for spending all these 200 minutes with me, even though it could have been a little longer when you could have been here. But that's beside the point, right? Beside the point. You're here now. That's what matters. What was that? Condition. Oh yeah. Okay. So when he realized that his universe was a perfect version of his, after visiting Parker Technologies, Peter actually realized that this particular amazing spider already knew about him, and that Ben Parker of this universe was actually alive. Thank you so much, Chicken Red. I see that coming right there. 400 minutes. I appreciate you for 400 minutes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And he actually decided to visit him, who knew the story because he was an ally of the Amazing Spider. Now, the both of them actually talked about the differences in his reality and their lives until Ben actually ended up giving Peter a tea with a sedative in it. Now, during that whole process, Peter actually woke up once again under the mansion and stuck in that particular web where he was attached to a machine which would absorb his abilities and his powers and give them to an already recovered amazing spider. Now, the Amazing Spider revealed that he and Ben actually brought different Peter Parkers from other realities in order to grow in power to defend his universe from that particular Sinister Six that was still on the loose. Now, when Spider-Man actually questioned him, both, of course, as you know, they got into a fight. They ended up brawling, and finally, the Spider was convinced that what he was doing was not heroic. So he took a good look at himself. And when Ben was about to plug a distracted Spider-Man into the machine, the Spider actually stood in the middle and had his powers absorbed by the machine, apparently ending his life. And a little later on, it was actually revealed that he was put into a coma, actually, where he was knocked out for a pretty good while. However, his spirit was actually trapped in the bowels of hell, where he actually felt that, in that time, he actually felt he deserved the grand punishment for what he was doing. And when fellow operatives, Dr. Banner, and of course, the Sorcerer Supreme, they actually died fighting his evil alter ego, the Infernal Hulk, and ultimately he stayed alive though in his astral form, where he was able to free Parker, where he also infused him with the spirits and powers of the repentant damned, giving him a second chance to live. Now, in that whole process, though, thankfully, he was able to wake up from the coma and discovered that he actually became the Spirit Spider. And finally, he took it upon himself to return to Parker Technologies, where he was able to finish his work on the interdimensional translocator in order to return Spider-Man and Deadpool and Hulk all to their universes. So, in a way, he was able to gain new abilities, a second chance at life, and he made amends by sending them all back to their homes. Now, do y'all think that maybe he was forgiven for what he did? Because he absorbed a lot of abilities from a lot of Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie. That included the Superior Spider-Man. I'm going to say that also included the Man Spider. I don't believe he got a crack at Miles Morales or the Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy. I don't really know because I didn't get a chance to read too much into that or who his victims were, but that's best served for another time. Let me share this with you guys. He also came with 4 interchangeable hands. Both of them are the open palms, and the others are. Oops, sorry, little web on the camera. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I was only able to maybe find a 1 or 2 fun facts about this guy, and the only one, honestly, is that this suit was actually featured in the most recent Spider-Man game that was featured. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the year, honestly. I know it was one of the year 2020s, so I apologize, honestly. But yeah. And I know this because I played with this suit while playing the game, and it's definitely a force to be reckoned with when it comes down to it. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. But honestly, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Just in case I haven't said that enough, or if I've said it too much, please just let me know, honestly, because I try not to be too annoying with my sayings, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? Okay, let me see here. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Before I forget, of course, I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. And the terrible thing is that the next episode that we're going to be doing will actually act as the Christmas episode because unfortunately Christmas lands on a Thursday. So we're going to be doing it on that Friday after, which will be the 26th of December. So before I forget, I'm going to say it now. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys get such amazing gifts. I hope that you are blessed with family and friends that decide to come over, or if they don't, that's fine too. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas meal if you guys will be eating that night. Try not to get too tipsy. That's all I'm going to say. And I know you know who you are. I know you know who I'm talking about. And of course, I look forward to seeing you guys next week for that Christmas episode. And of course, I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. I might possibly be playing some Fortnite tonight, mostly because the winter event started yesterday, and I want to crack at the winter cabin so I can see what gifts are available for pickup. So you guys are more than welcome to come and follow me over. Chat, nerd out some more. You can watch me flail around in Fortnite. That pretty much does it for tonight's episode. Thank you so much, everybody who came out to see me tonight. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts. You guys are blessed to me. You guys are amazing. I thank you so much, and I cannot stress this enough. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel, and without y'all so much, I probably wouldn't be able to keep this stuff going. But yes, so until next time, guys, feel free to hit the subscribe button when it does appear here. Smash that like button. Smash that share button. Thank you so much. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves. Be zen as always. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to animals as well. And peace.